Hey, it's me, Sean. Looks like there's plenty of chat going on already. We have Armadillo Hero, Space Encounters, False Phoenix, Draconic Rose, Many, and I think that's everybody is in the chat trying to play What's Your Time Zone. So I guess you guys don't want to play it once the stream starts. That's cool. I understand. You guys don't need me to play the fun games. Have a great time playing it on your own. We'll see. Maybe we can do it in the next. Maybe in the next stream we'll have it going. So hello everybody, welcome back. It's been a while since I streamed. My shoulder is feeling much better, which is great news because oh my gosh, I was in agony for a while there. But it is much better, and I have made myself a makeshift stand-up desk. If you haven't seen my makeshift stand-up desk, you should check out Discord, where I posted a photo of it. And also, if you haven't seen it, you're not missing out on much. It's really embarrassing, actually. Yeah, but anyways, I'm feeling a lot better, and we're going to be playing some Production Line today. So, hello, Production Line. Also, hello, looks like Wesley, Jared, E-Dog, Joseph, Bo. My gosh, everybody is showing up all of a sudden. Hello, everybody. E-Dog says it's been a while since I streamed. Yes, it has. I had a shoulder injury that kept me away for a while, but it's gotten better. I had calcified tendonitis, but anyways, I had a calcification inside of a tendon in my shoulder, and it was just killing me. But it's gotten a little better. So here's what we're going to be doing. Let's get started on the game instead of talking about me all day long. I've already set up the game. We are playing... Which factory did I do? I think we actually did the Mega Factory. So we're playing in the Mega Factory, which means that we start with a $3 million in cash and very large space. So that's how we started up. And yeah, but like I said, I already started it. So if we go to the loading screen here, and we'll load up the thing. So what I did is I went ahead and I researched all of the basic research. Draconic Rose says it's a cat supply standing desk. Yes, indeed, it sure is. That and a shelf from one of those really cheap plywood bookshelves that you can put together yourself. So I researched a bunch of stuff. We started with $3 million, and I've spent about $800,000 researching it. But we did the basic... Hey, what happened? That's not good. Oh no! Production line has stopped working. Alright, well, there's my desktop. Took that photo of the eclipse a month ago. Let's try to get this going again here. By the way, I got better internet in the last 2 weeks. So we are able to stream at a higher resolution, and hopefully this better internet is going to work out great. So let me know if you run into any problems on the internet or anything like that. Wesley, yes, I did see the airport CEO development log. Thank you. Checked that out this morning. Okay, there's our research. Let's see, anybody else? E-Dog, congratulations making it to the high school varsity soccer team. That's awesome, man. False Phoenix says, haha, early access. Yeah, it's the first time I've run into that problem on this game. It's very unusual. But, so I did accessory specialization. I basically did all the specializations, except for, I guess, these more detailed ones. We probably ought to go ahead and do these up as well, but we'll start off without all the super detailed. Actually, you know what? I do want to go ahead and do those. Research, add to queue. So we have the axle specialization, steering and wheel specialization. We don't have like the high-powered paint nozzle or polished paintwork quite yet. We don't have the factory expansion, but I did grab the research center and then the high-end power plants as well. Armadillo Hero says he thinks he might have fractured his elbow because whenever he rolls it on the table, it crackles, unlike the other elbow. That doesn't sound good. Probably ought to go see a doctor about that. I went to see a doctor about my shoulder. It's the first time I've been to the doctor in more than 15 years, almost 20 years since I went to a doctor. It wasn't that bad at all. I don't know why I made such a big deal about it. Mostly because I'm a wuss, I guess. All right, let's speed up the clock here so we can burn through the research that we're doing here. So we got a nice big factory, lots of space in here, plenty of import bays all over the place. It's going to be so much easier than the hard difficulty factory we started on in the Let's Play series. But that's kind of the point. I wanted to try to have some fun. So we'll use this as our first export bay here, but eventually we'll open up this and have those 2 export bays there that we can export to. Plenty of room down here to manufacture things and stuff. So that's going to be really neat. I suppose while we are finishing up, because most of this research we're doing, bumper and arches, those are at the beginning. So we can start placing down some of this end stuff here. So we have our export bay. Now exports go at, wow, 4 minutes, huh? Armadillo Hero says, it only hurts when I apply quite a bit of pressure. But for things like texting, it's fine, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe you just bruised it or something. Yura D says, hi, Vanilla. You can call me Sean. I answer to Vanilla as well. Watch your Oriental Empire. You have to pay only once to get bonus from the scholars and other people you find not every turn. Yep, thank you. I figured that out in episode 2 or something like that. But anyways, I got that. But thank you very much. I appreciate the tip. I'm still learning that game. Probably going to do all sorts of stuff wrong on it, knowing me. All right, so we want to get this down to 4 minutes. So we are going to need 2 of the quality controls. Fit Electronics goes in 2 minutes, so we can definitely get that down. Fit Accessories. Windscreen is at 4 minutes, that's fine. Seats, 3 minutes, easy peasy. Horn, 3 minutes 30 seconds, that's less than 4 minutes. Wow, Bo says, I know it's important when he cracks open one of his A&Ws he got as part of his birthday present back in July. Is A&W really hard to come by for you? False Phoenix asks if production line has new music. I don't know. I don't think so. E-Dog asked if I've thought about Factorio. I love Factorio. That is very fun. I streamed that for quite a while. Did not do very well for Let's Play though. But I might give another Let's Play a try when the new version comes out. New version can't be too far away. But yeah, I love Factorio. That's one of my favorite games. Jared asks if he's looking for a game this week and any recommendations. No, not really. Like, I don't know what you like to play. I liked, yeah, no. You know, most of the games that I play on my channel that I have like a decent series of, I would recommend. But I try to show like the good and bad in each of them. I don't know that I would recommend Academia quite yet. I think it needs a little more work. Wesley asked, what do I think of the price of the game? Are you talking about this game? When I bought it, it was only $10. I don't know how much it is now, like $15 or something like that. Bo says, just trying to keep down on the sugar. Well, that's special. Or, I mean, that's smart, so it is really special if you're enjoying some soda just to watch the series here. Good for you. I don't drink soda either. But I do drink tea with like 4 spoons of sugar in it. Armadillo Hero asked when I will start playing the game. I'm playing it right now, sort of, between chatting. E-Dog wasn't watching me way back when, yeah, the Factorio thing was a little while back, but boy oh boy, it was not popular at all. And that's fine. I'm not complaining about it. Now How long does a paint finish take? 4 minutes and 15 seconds? I think I'm just going to go with one of these at the start. We can always add more in later. Dry undercoat. Paint undercoat. Alright, what are we researching? Bumper specialization, so I don't need to worry about that quite yet. Is that in the... Ah, that is in there, okay. And arches is in there too. But luckily I've got all this other stuff busted out. Fit wing mirrors. Fit windows. Fit door panels. Fit roof. Nope, just the one. 4 minutes 30 seconds. I guess I have to do 2 of those. Fit vent. And fit arches. That's the one that I'm researching, right? So now we gotta wait a little bit for the arches to catch up. Jared says, thanks for the cloud on academia. I was actually looking at it, considering. Guess I'll hold off for now. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun at first, but like if you've watched my Let's Play, that's all there is to do. There's really just not that much to do in it. And it's a little buggy. So yeah, I definitely would hold off on that. Like, there are other games for $20 that I would buy ahead of that one. Interstellar Transport Company. I mean, Interstellar Transport Company has bugs and stuff too, but I think that game is a lot of fun. Startup Company is kind of limited in how far you can go, but it doesn't really have any bugs, and it's being developed pretty well. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Wesley says he meant Airport CEO. Well, I'll start playing it if they send me a key, but they haven't sent me a key yet. So that will be nice. Bo says you should do a super late game raiding party for your next Rimworld series where you take out everything on the map, fast forwarding when you travel. Nope, that's not going to happen. Not a bad idea, but it would take 100 episodes to even get close to that point where I could even try to do that. So that's not going to happen. Mean Green Bud says, do I still play Rimworld? I haven't played for a little while, but yes, I do. I'll definitely be playing when Alpha 18 comes out. And I might play before then, but definitely when Alpha 18 comes out, I'll start playing it again. There's our bumper specialization, but I need the arch specialization. Guess I should have done those in a different order, so we got to hold off. You know what? We don't really need to hold off because I can still be doing other stuff. I can be laying down the conveyors. Whoops. Ah, there we go. Fine. Conveyor. No, not there, dummy. Alright, from there to there. And then this one like that. And then going back up this way. And there's another little set of conveyors there. Connect those two up. And these will need to meet in the middle. That, and this will need to split off. Never wants to go in the shape that I want it to go in, and then of course it does go in the shape that I wanted it to go in. There we go, get those connected. I can see that there's some chat going on. I'll check back in with the chat here in a minute. I figure since we're doing research, I'll have plenty of time after I get this stuff laid down to wait while we research. Did I line that up? Oh, I'm so good. There we go. You're going to come straight out like that. You're going to come through here. You guys are going to want to marry up in the middle. There we go. fine. You need to split up like this and like that. And that's the end, isn't it? All right, what are you guys saying in the chat? Falls Phoenix says airport CEO is like the 31st of this month. Last time I heard, yeah, they still won't say when it's coming out, but you know, we'll see. Wesley asks, what do I think of the price of airport CEO? $16, I think. It seems good. Draconic Rose says, anyone looking for a long-term Rimworld Let's Play? And she does. She does have an Alpha 16 Let's Play going on her channel. Lots of mods on that one. Lots of fun. Wesley said he only heard the month of September. Yep, that's all I've seen from Airport CEO as well. When it comes out, it comes out. I'm not impatient. I have no problem waiting. I would actually rather wait and have them fix up the bugs than have it come out buggy. Lots of people watching today. Hello to everybody who's not in the chat. I hope you're enjoying. I know there's not a whole lot going on quite yet because I thought I had researched all of the goodies that I needed to research, but I forgot to research the arches and stuff. So we're gonna quickly research these arches, and then we'll be able to connect up the last bit of our factory and get things going. But until then, having a good time chatting with the regular fans and some new people in the chat as well. Always happy to hear from people down there. And yeah, got the 1-year anniversary of our channel is coming up real soon here. I believe it's October 6th. I need to check my data, but from what I understand, it will be October 6th that we hit the 1-year anniversary. So I'm trying to think of something exciting to do for the 1-year anniversary, something special for everybody. I have a couple of ideas in mind, but we'll see. We'll see what actually ends up happening. I think I want to try to get those paint through a little faster. Okay, so we've got all the research we need. Let's slow the game down. I'm going to sell off some of these research things because we don't need them all. There we go. Slow the research down a bit. Let's put in power supply real quick because we definitely need that. It's a good investment. Yeah, this corner up here seems like a pretty good spot for it. I don't need to keep that export bay open. And then we'll upgrade. Oh, I don't have the power production bonus thing, but that's alright. Yep, False Phoenix asks if I have a cat. I sure do. You may have heard him in the background. He's a... he can be a noisy little guy. He's very old. Fit bottom trim. How long does that take? 2 minutes 9 seconds. Great. I only need one of those. Oh, am I having those go the wrong direction? Nope, they're going the right direction. That's good. Alright, fit bumpers. Rear bumper. Front bumper. Trunk. Just the one thing. 2 minutes 15 seconds. Great. I can handle that. Hood. 2 minutes. Almost there. Body shell. 3 minutes. Fine. And fuel tank. Oh no, we're running out of room again. Well, crap. I didn't really plan that out very well. Alright, fuel tank. There it is. 4 minutes for the fuel tank, huh? Well, 4 minutes was our goal. So we'll put one there. Undercarriage, easy. Drive shaft, no problem. Rear axle, front axle, and we're done. Great. Okay, conveyors to connect those guys up. Now watch, we'll go through all this trouble and then I'll go bankrupt. Luckily there's autosave. And I haven't taken any loans, so we've got plenty of plenty of loan opportunities, but boy, oh boy, those loans just destroyed us in the Let's Play series. So, okay, there's all our conveyors. Let's get our resource importers set up here. Now, these are pretty expensive, but we'll manage all right. All right, so we're going to have that one there, and we'll have one there, and we'll need one over. Do I need one there, really? Because I can put one here and one here. All right, resource conveyor. This stuff is also expensive. Go like that, and keep that going there. You'll go to there and across. Oh well, that's fine. We're gonna do it that way. I don't know why the game thinks that's cheaper, because it's not. Get these going through here like this. There we go. There's that. $800,000 left. Hey. And connect that guy up. And connect you up. Down to $750,000. Let's see what... Draconic Rose says, "Old man cat yelling at clouds." Yep, he yells out my window all the time. All right. So I connected those. Why did I not connect? Oh, I did. I just didn't go very far for that one because there's an importer right there. Beautiful. There. Conveyor. Go across. Down. You go up like that, and to there, $600 and something thousand. All right, and do I have an importer up here as well? I do. I might have to end up taking out one loan. I'm a little concerned about that at this point. $480,000. And I have another resource importer over here, right? Okay. So we're almost done with our resource conveyor stuff. And I do still have a... oh. Well, that one's a little unnecessary. I do still have science stuff that I can sell. Whoops. All right. Okay, there's our first auto. Let's follow it through. Now, I don't have any special stuff set up. Let's go ahead and set that to a 20% thing, and we'll set the colors to the limited color palette that we typically use. Oh, so when you unlock the colors in one game, they stay unlocked for all games. That's nice to know. So I'll give you that cheesy green as well. Okay. Let's watch our one car here, and let's keep an eye on our cash. $370,000. Get the wing mirrors put on. Here we go. Time for some undercoat painting. This will take a little while. False Phoenix asks if anybody has seen a game called The Colonists with the cute robots. I have seen that. Looks pretty fun. It's in development. Developers did not get back to me when I asked them for a key, so I guess I'm not big enough for them. Or they're going to be one of those weird developers who doesn't release their game onto YouTube. I don't know why game makers, developers don't understand how valuable it is to have your game on YouTube, even with just small people like me. Like, there's a big benefit in getting people out, getting people to have eyes on your game before it gets released. And a lot of people miss out on it. You know, maybe they just want to spend a bunch of money advertising, which that's fine. If you'd rather spend your money on advertising, I guess. But yeah, that looks like a fun game, Phoenix. Pretty excited to give it a shot. $320,000, fine. Oh no, what did I miss? Fit lights. Oh shoot. Oh no! I skipped out on the whole fit engine. Wait. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. That's why you leave extra room in the middle. Alright. So, fit engine. Now, why is it saying that it fits steering wheel is the next one out of the thing? Because that is not correct at all. Minnie asked if I still buy games or all the games I play nowadays from free keys. Yeah, I haven't bought a game for... I bought Kingdoms and Castles. And that's the last one that I bought for quite a while. But yeah, pretty much just free keys now. I get enough free keys to where I don't even play all the ones that I get free keys for. Although I do still play some... I've got one game coming up that I've been kind of putting off playing because... Like, once you get a free key for a game, you kind of have to play it. And I got this one coming up that is... Well, you'll see, because it's coming up. I'm not going to put it off any longer. I kind of have to play it. It's interesting. I've played worse, but I feel like we've come along enough now. We've grown enough as a channel to where I shouldn't have to play like bad games. I don't know that I would say this game that I'm talking about is bad necessarily. It's just not. It just doesn't fit in with the theme of our channel. Oh my gosh, 7 minutes for that steering assembly. Alright, well I am going to have to take out a loan, unfortunately. Let's just take out this small one, $500,000. No, that's not what I want to build, silly. There we go. But yeah, I have quite a list of games that I have keys requested for that hopefully I will be getting keys for soon. I've gotten a number of yeses where I'm quite confident I'll be getting keys from them because the developers told me I will. I suppose they could just be lying. Whoops, all that stuff is wrong. So yeah, I've got quite a few games where the developers said they would send me a key when their game gets released. And then I have other games where they got back to me and said, hey, we'll get back to you, which I don't take as a yes. And also a number of games where they don't answer me at all, which is discouraging, but you know, it's okay. Now, why did it... I just want you to go down like that. There you go, that's better. Okay. I think we meet all the... Now, why is it saying the next slot is fit steering wheel? The next slot is not fit steering wheel. The next slot after paint is fit powertrain. And that's what that is. Something's wrong there. Where am I going to get these imports from? I can definitely get some from this area over here. And I can pull some off of this one as well. I think this will work out just fine. Alright. Now, why are you saying next slot not found fit steering wheel? Because that is not the next slot. The next slot is... Yeah, see, you've got it. Alright, I just need to... Oh, wait. What the... What the what? Alright, that should be fine. Minnie says, in before bankrupt. Nice try, Minnie. I've got plenty of loans. Jared says, hashtag when games become jobs. Sort of. I don't really get to play for, I don't get to play for fun much anymore. Many says the conveyor there is going in the wrong direction. Oh, was it? I think I've got them all going in the right direction now. Armadillo Hero says, who agrees that YouTubers who ask for likes and ask for people to subscribe are just sad? Well, I do that in almost every video, Armadillo Hero, so, you know, I'm sorry that you think I'm sad. But you don't watch my videos, so I guess you wouldn't know that. False Phoenix says most. I'm not quite sure, unless that was the answer to Armadillo Hero. But I don't know. I feel like asking for people to like my videos and leave comments at the end of the thing is not a bad idea. Many says the crossroad behind the dryer is still in the wrong direction. So you must be talking about this one. Obviously it was, because the cars weren't going through there. Now it looks like they're going through properly. Draconic Rose says Armadillo's YouTubers do that because it reminds people to do it and it helps grow the channel. Exactly right. So it's slightly annoying, but it's definitely worth it. People like videos, then they become easier to find in the YouTube searches. If they leave comments, they become easier to find in the YouTube searches. I do it at the end of the video because I figure if you've already watched 25 minutes of my video, you're not going to be too annoyed at the very end of it when I ask you to like and comment. I don't do it like in the middle. Hashtag sad. Jared says, I think asking for likes is more like the tip line on a receipt. If you don't remind people, they might not do it on their own. Exactly right. I don't watch, I hardly ever remember to like videos. I almost always leave a comment, but I pretty much never remember to like a video unless somebody reminds me about it, which is funny since I make videos and I ask people to like for me and stuff. False Phoenix says, people spending 3 minutes at the start are worse. Yeah, that's for sure. I do not like people who ask you to like or subscribe or all that stuff at the start. It's like, how would you know whether you like the video or not? You haven't even watched it yet. I tried doing it like in the middle of my videos, and I think that there's a good argument as to why you would want to do it in the middle of your videos. But like I said, I prefer to just do it at the end, because I figure if you make it to the end, it's not going to be annoying. And, you know, it's a hard balance, though. Always hard to self-promote. Alright, looks like we are doing okay financially. We're not doing great. We're still losing lots of money. I can always sell off my research stuff if it comes down to that. But have we gotten any cars through the... Oh, now what did I miss? For crying out loud. Fit windscreen, fit electronics. Oh, I just missed fit dashboard. Well, fortunately I can... How long does that take? 1 minute, so it's an easy one. Alright, I can just put it right in there. It's like the first time I've ever played this game or something. There we go. But we're going to start getting cars out the door, so I won't have to worry so much about that. Draconic Rose says she often puts a bunch of videos in her watch later and just lets them play. Sometimes the YouTuber will remind her to like and she'll just quickly tab over and do it. See? Yeah, there you go. Now how... Oh, well, that one also makes sense. So yeah, I mean, it's not... Nothing is perfect. Everything that you do has a good side and a bad side. And you just have to make your best judgment as to what's going to work out the best in the long run. And, you know, considering that my channel has done fairly well, I think it's been a generally positive thing for me to ask for people to like and subscribe. And I don't ask to subscribe every time. I ask to subscribe maybe once every 5 videos or something like that. Many says there's nothing quite like 30-second intro with loud techno music. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of intros, and if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you'll know that a few months ago I used to have a pretty long intro, like a little scripted intro that I would use on each video. It's maybe 15 seconds or something like that. And I finally ended up dropping that as well, and I just jump right into, hey everybody, it's me, Sean, let's start playing and have fun. Because I do think that it's important to get right into the game. Space Encounter says for every action there's a positive and negative reaction. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Draconic Rose's intro is longer than 4 seconds, annoy me no matter what. Yeah, you know, I see some very successful channels that have like a 30-second intro, and it's like, how did you get to 500,000 subscribers and you're still doing 30-second intros? You know, like there's like Scott Manley is a good example of his intro is just like, it's just a little long enough to start to be annoying, but not long enough to drive me away. And his is like, it's like adorable, you know, so it's hard to get too upset about it. But it's like, oh, how are you so successful and you still have that intro on there? So I don't know. You know, I'm not... obviously, everybody can make their own decisions, and I have no problem with people making their own decisions. I know False Phoenix has a pretty short intro on his videos, and so, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to talk bad about intros in general. But I do tend to prefer to jump right in. Just like people who put highlight clips at the start of their video. I know that's a real... Like, if you go to the Let's Play subreddit, there's a lot of people that advise that that's a good idea. You want to put in a highlight clip to like grab people's attention, and then they'll stick around through the whole video so they can see that highlight clip. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But, I mean, I don't like to edit, so there's no way I'm going to be putting highlight clips in anyways, because then I'd have to start editing my videos. But I don't know. I just don't buy it. First off, a lot of times I feel like the highlight clips are spoilers. Manny raises a good point. If I watch in a playlist, intros become annoying pretty quickly. That's why I stopped doing my scripted intro. I got a feedback from a few people that watch on playlists that say that they are very tired of the intros. So I figure if I say, hey, it's me, Sean, that's all I really need to say to remind people to still watching my channel. And the people who clicked on my video, like just to watch one video, like they clicked on it, they don't need to know what the name of the game is or anything, because they clicked on the video. Like, the name of the game is right there in the video description. So I kind of dropped doing that too. False Phoenix says, wait, you don't edit? Man, I would never have known. Thanks, I guess. I mean, I just talk constantly for 25 minutes and then I upload the video. Occasionally I have to edit. Like the other day, my arm was hurting me really bad in the middle of a video, so I had to pause it and then come back and I had to edit it. But no, if I edited my videos, that would take forever. Like, oh my gosh, it would easily double the amount of time, because you got to wait for processing and all that other stuff. Ugh, it's the worst. Draconic Rose says that he thinks False Phoenix is being sarcastic. Got it. Yeah, you know, I mean, there's a downside to not editing for sure. My videos could be better if I edited them. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody complain. Like, that sarcastic comment is probably the most complaint I've ever received for not editing my videos. I've had a few people say, oh, maybe you should edit a little bit, but, you know, no matter what you do, somebody's going to complain, so I don't take that stuff too seriously. The P-Jock, first off, hello, thank you for commenting. He says the center, oh, you're right. Is that the one where I had the thing going the wrong way? No? Oh, you know why? Because there's not a dryer in there. Oh, that's funny. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. That's dry undercoat. No wonder the cars weren't coming through fast enough. Oh, dry finish. That's what I want. There we go. Joaquin Lowland says, why don't I have a Facebook page? Because I'm lazy. That's really the main reason. I actually do have a Facebook page. I just never launched it. Armadillo Hero asks if he missed anything. Yep, me building the factory and getting cars going, but I think you'll get caught up pretty quickly. Draconic Rose very kindly says, to be honest, most of my videos don't really need editing. Yes, thank you. If I run into something, I try to remember to edit it. On a rare occasion, except for that one time. There's one time I really should have edited something and I forgot. I'm sure many of you will remember. Alright, so things are going good. We've got a good productive factory. Cars are moving through quickly. We've still got research going on, very slowly though. But we have we've got what seems to be a reasonable profit going on here. Skystalker23 hops in. Hello, Skystalker, says, hey, how's it going? It's going pretty good, thank you. How are you doing today? Minnie says, if the video needs editing, that means the game is boring. I tend to agree. Like Factorio is a game that I think is fun. I think that if I did a Factorio series with editing, I think I could probably do all right. And I love Factorio. It's so much fun, but it's not really fun to watch. So, yeah, I've basically tried to stick to games that are fun to watch. And, you know. Armadillo Hero asked if he missed any podcasts. Nope, you did not. Just normal, everyday stuff. Alright, so getting close to that $500,000 that we just borrowed, so that's fine. No real bottlenecks, right? Sure doesn't seem like it. And if we're still making a profit, it probably means I can start to spend a little more money on research. Actually, first thing I should do would be to buy up another one of these big power plants. So we're not having to pay for power. There we go. There goes most of our cash. Space Encounters says he recommends I produce more power so that my income can get higher. Thank you! And Manny says, and more expensive cars. Yep, that's why I want to get more research going, because I need to research the car research thing. So I'm going to throw down a couple more research centers here. There we go. Now we're almost broke. Maybe I should have looked at our... So prices are steady. Must be because it's early in the game. They haven't started going up yet. Skystalker makes a good point. Simulation games are not necessary for cutting and editing. Other games like Arma or a shooter gameplay needs way more editing. Yep, I tend to agree with that. Anything where there's a lot of walking around in the middle would definitely need editing. Fernando Nobrega, first off, hello Fernando, says, many sometimes being fun for play doesn't mean that it's fun to watch. That's for sure. Finding the right balance between fun to play and fun to watch can be a little tricky sometimes. That's something that I feel like I'm starting to figure out. But there are some, like Academia is kind of running into that, where there's a lot of really slow times. And boy, oh boy, it's hard to like keep talking the entire time and try to keep it interesting, and finding stuff to keep the series fun enough to keep people watching. Honestly, I'm really surprised at how many people are continuing to watch the Academia series, and it has really strong, like people aren't tuning out, like they're sticking around and watching the whole episode for some reason. So you know, I must be doing a good job of yakking away in that thing. Lord Bryson says greetings. Hello, Lord Bryson. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you'll have some fun watching our car factory. We are doing okay. Not great, but we're making a profit. We need to keep making a profit. Looks like our rivals are starting to research some technologies. So we will want to, it's a good thing we bought all these new technology centers. False Phoenix says, yeah, academia does get boring. Yeah, it's too bad. Like, basically, once you get your school going, there's nothing else to do. And getting your school going happens like in the first hour. And then it's just like, oh, let's keep the school going, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and increase the price on this car. Lord Bryson says, seems awesome. I'm not sure what seems awesome. I'll just assume that you're talking about me. Thank you very much. I am awesome. I agree. Everything is awesome, as they say in the Lego movie. Good contemporary reference there. Skystalker asks if anybody knows if there's like a night mode in Firefox or on the YouTube page. I think like YouTube Game or something will put you into night mode. I don't really understand it well enough. By the way, how does the video look for everybody? Is it running nice and smooth? Any lag or anything like that? I'm running at a higher resolution than normal, but Comcast finally got around to upgrading my speed for me, and also fixing the problem that we were having with speed before. So I'm running at a higher resolution, and hopefully yeah, you know what I mean. Lord Bryson says the paint job layout is awesome. Well, thank you so much. I like doing this little chevron thing. And the great thing is I can expand it out and make it 5 wide instead of only 3 wide when I put in a second paint thingy. All right, everybody says that the video is smooth and fine. Well, that's fantastic, because I'm running at 1600 by 900 on this, and I was running at 1280 by 720 before. And we were having lag with the 1280 by 720. So that's fantastic if we're able to get this running smooth at a higher resolution. It could be that this game, that this relatively simple graphics in this game, I don't mean that in a negative way, but you know what I mean. It could be that helps speed it up a little bit, but fantastic to hear that it's running really well. Definitely, and as a matter of fact, Comcast actually ended up saving me money by giving me this faster internet. I saved, I think, $20 a month or something like that. So, yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Oh, great. Skystalker says, thanks for the tip with YouTube Gaming. Yeah, I've seen it mentioned. I don't know that I've ever actually used it myself, but I've seen it being mentioned and promoted by YouTube. Well, it looks like maybe raising the price on my cars might not have been the best idea. Let's put it back down to a 20% markup. Manny says he really likes the image quality on this game. I agree. It's a good combination of like simple but nice, if that makes any sense, which it doesn't really. But yeah, I mean, even and when you get in low like this, like the sounds are kind of annoying, you know. But yeah, just the art style in general. If you ever played Big Pharma, it has the same kind of art style. Like, it's maybe a little more cartoonish in Big Pharma, but it's very similar in the style. Draconic Rose says if you have the new YouTube layout, you can click your profile picture and choose dark theme. Okay, well that's good to know. Draconic Rose knows all sorts of stuff about YouTube. She knows like all the tricks and stuff for the new YouTube stuff. Way more stuff than I know about it. Good for you, Draconic Rose. All right, come on. I guess I could speed up the game if I want to get this technology done. There you go. Let's upgrade all of our slots. And we don't have any research queued up, do we? So, what do we need? I think, oh, you know what we need is the thing to allow us to do additional body design. So let's do administration. body design, and then I need to worry about some features. So the AI has got power steering, keyless entry, sunroof. Oh my gosh, they've gotten a lot of stuff. Looks like... no. And none of them fall underneath the same categories, huh? Well, I like having a sunroof, so I am going to go for that first. And then we'll throw in... I mean, who would have a car without a heater? Come on, let's be serious. And we'll throw in air conditioning as well. And then I guess we'll go with security features. Knock all three of those out in a row. There we go. Okay, so we've got our research queued up for a little bit here. Manny says, I need more features. Yep. Skystalker23 says, MVP incoming. Are you talking about Draconic Rose? I would agree. She's an MVP. All my viewers are MVPs. Soon I will have the ability for you to make yourself an MVP. Ooh, that's like a little teaser right there. So what is slowing us down here? It is the drying things, huh? I probably should research the high-speed drying. You know, one thing that is regrettable about the research queue is you can't shift things around within the research queue. So if I wanted to prioritize high-speed drying, I would have to redo all the other stuff that I did, which I do not want to do. So we're just going to add this stuff at the bottom of the queue. Draconic Rose says, ooh, I know what it is. Maybe. I'm not gonna give anything away by answering. Windshield wipers have become a more common thing as well. Oh my gosh, look at that. We're up to $750,000. It's great. Lord Bryson says, I might need two secondary paint things. It could be. Yep, MVP stands for Most Valuable Player, Most Valuable Person. In sports, I believe it typically stands for Most Valuable Player. VIP is actually what I was thinking of when you said MVP. I was thinking VIP. But MVP applies as well. Doesn't really matter. VIP, of course, stands for Very Important Person. Getting close on our research here. What are we researching again? I've already forgotten. Oh my gosh, we're researching a lot. Administration, body design. That's what we're researching, is body design. Minimum viable product. Well, we are making that right now, right? Although I guess we need to drop the price on that again, because are we making too many of them? We can look at this market data here and tell me. Your cars in this market segment seem overpriced. Well, F you, Mr. Reviewer. See if they sell better at 15%. Now I'm going to be smart. I'm not going to drop the markup down to 0% like I was doing in the series. False Phoenix says, very important penguin. I doubt anybody's going to get this, but it sounds like you've been watching Atypical on Netflix. Yep, nobody's going to get that, because I'm going to guess that nobody has watched Atypical on Netflix, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. I just got done watching the entire new series of BoJack Horseman. Now, there we go. Very important penguin could also apply to BoJack Horseman. And there's a much greater chance that somebody has seen BoJack Horseman. Fantastic show. Love BoJack Horseman. It's so good. I love depressing shows about where the main character has like mental illness and is struggling to overcome it. Really good shows. And BoJack Horseman is hilarious and sad and very, very touching. There's one episode in the current season towards the end of the series that is, you know, kind of heartbreaking in a way. I'm not going to give anything away, but look at that, $1.1 million, so we are doing pretty good. Many asked if Archer falls into that category too. I haven't watched Archer for years. I'd say Archer is too comic. Does Archer suffer from mental illness? Aside from his like narcissism or whatever, you know? It doesn't seem to take that very seriously. Skystalker23 asks where I'm from. Oh, I'm from Portland, Oregon, in the United States. You are allowed to ask. Actually, if you check on my on the video series, I did a 2,500 subscriber special just recently here in Portland, where I talk directly into the camera and I walk around a really nice park here in town. You can also meet my cat. Herrig, hey Herrig, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. He says, whoop, a live stream. Rarely get these being in the UK. How much longer am I on for? Well, I will be on for another hour, which would be until 4 o'clock here in Pacific. I'm not entirely sure what time that would be for you because I don't know what time zone you're in. That's right, everybody. It is time for What's Your Time Zone, everybody's favorite podcast here on Vanilla PC Strategy. What's Your Time Zone? Brought to you by You Talking You Two to Me, the podcast from Earwolf Podcasting Network that's not about you two, but it sounds like it is. You Talking You Two to Me, the place where I stole the idea for What's Your Time Zone from, sort of. What's Your Time Zone? Let me know. Lord Bryson, What's Your Time Zone? Skystalker23, What's Your Time Zone? Herrig, What's Your Time Zone? False Phoenix, What's Your Time Zone? That's right. Armadillo, Hero. Oh, you might not even be here anymore, but what's your time zone if you are still here? What is your time zone? Draconic Rose jumped right in. GMT is her time zone. Clap, clap, GMT. Quid Sus Vestri Tempora Zone, says many. BST, GMT. Space Encounters, BST. False Phoenix, GMT. Harag, 2300 in the UK. BST, not GMT. Many's time zone is CET. Nice try, Many. CEST, not XYZ. Lord Bryson, thanks for playing What's Your Time Zone plus a math problem. GMT -5. It's just What's Your Time Zone. The Pojak says -1. He's playing What's Your Math Problem without a time zone. Good times. TGK Gate says Central. Central time zone. Sly says, please don't shout. It's 12 p.m. here. Noon? I can only shout for so long. Joaquim Leland says GMT +1. False Phoenix says ABC 123. No bad joke, oh well. No, that was a good bad joke. A bad good joke? I don't know whichever one it was. And Skystalker23 says we have it 11:58 p.m. EU time zone. All right, everybody, it's been a great time playing What's Your Time Zone, but I want to give your ears a rest and go back to where my voice isn't going to break apart any moment now. So thank you so much, everybody, for playing Vanilla PC Strategy's #1 favorite podcast, What's Your Time Zone? What's Your Time Zone? Oh, boy, you guys. I feel like I really ought to check up on looking at one of my videos here, and I'm trying to find a pen while I do this so I can remind myself to check up on it, because it seems like I might actually be yelling too loud and like clipping out or peaking or whatever when I do that. So I'm going to write down follow up. What's your time zone? And that's at the 1 hour mark. Look at that, me being professional and trying to take notes on how to be a better podcast or better YouTube host. Crazy. What sort of craziness is that? All right, look at that. We're up to $1.2 million, so we continued making a profit during all that What's Your Time Zone nonsense. And poor Armadillo Hero is going to be so upset when he comes back and finds out that he missed What's Your Time Zone. Oh boy. TGK Gate says not hearing any clipping, just a little loud during the enthusiastic moments. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of the fun. Lord Bryson says, so far I hate the fact that you cannot get import parts everywhere in the building. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Herrick says, Sean the Pro. Well, sometimes. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes I take stuff a little too seriously. That's another reason I can't edit, because if I did start editing, oh my gosh, I would get so carried away with it. So it's still these drying things that are our backlog, huh? It almost makes me want to go through and, really a shame I can't just drag those. But you know what I can do? TGK Gate says imported, limited import slot locations. Yeah, I mean I do have a few more that I'm not using in here. Like, I feel like this, but like having like one drop down from the center or something, that would be pretty cool. But you know, I mean, like that's part of the challenge, having limited import slots. And honestly, like I'm playing the easiest factory, so like there's a lot of import slots that I could be using. So like I could run this one straight into the center, into here, and then like have this one or this one apply for whatever is going on up here, you know. TGK Gate says upgrade the dryers, it makes a real difference. Yeah, for sure. The problem is that I had already queued up all this other research before I remembered to upgrade my dryers, and I don't want to have to go through and re-queue up all this research. So, you know, whatever. I guess I could be running it at a high speed. We don't really have any reason to go at a low speed. We're still backing up on cars, so I guess we're only going to get that 10% markup. Now, we haven't researched the design thing yet. No, okay. Harrig asks why I don't use storage space as much. That is a good question, and there's no good answer for that. It's because I'm, for some reason, still not used to using storage spaces. But I will plop some down here. Let me, I want to get this body design thing going, but you're right, I should be using storage spaces. There's no reason to not use them. They're cheap too, they're super cheap. I think they're $10,000 to place one down, which is nothing in the big picture of things. Come on, body design workshop. Too slow. There we go. Okay. Facilities. Design studio. Oh, and it's 3x3. You fiddledy flibber. But fortunately we have extra room up here, so there we go. Now, there we are. Alright guys, what do you think? I'll let you guys tell me. SUV? Compact? 4x4? Or sports body? I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock to take votes. So go ahead and leave your thought in the chat. SUV, compact, 4x4, or sports? Which one should we research first? And you guys can let me know. Lord Bryson has to go. Bye, Lord Bryson. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have had a good time. Top comment. Hello, top comment. He says, yo, yo. Yep. Yo, yo, right at you, B. Word up. All right, so many votes for the SUV. I'll mark that down. Harag says sports. Top comment, sports. Skystalker SUV. False Phoenix is sports. Joaquim says SUV. Yura says sports. There's a vote for a 4x4 from the P-Jock. Draconic Rose votes SUV. TK Gate says compact. Whoops. Yep, I already got your vote, top comment. Thank you, Many. Yep, Many says don't spam. I agree. I gotta make you a moderator, Many. I meant to ask you about that. I'm not going to put you on the spot any more than I already have. All right, guys. Time is pretty much up. By the time you hear this, time will be up. So thank you, everybody, for voting. Unfortunately, it's come down to a tie between the SUV and the sports car. But I believe I'll just go whichever one is cheaper. And we will go with that. So SUV is much cheaper than the sports car, so there we go. We're going to go ahead and research that, and maybe in an hour we'll have enough points to have that in there. Thank you, everybody, for voting. I really appreciate it. There we go. Many says, "Let your people call my people." Exactly, which is how I meant to do that in the first place. It's a problem with talking nonstop, is sometimes you say things without really thinking through them first. We still got a long ways to go before we get into the cool stuff. But what I did want to do was build some storage spots. So let's go ahead and put one down here for whatever these things are. Now, do these guys just not... do they not hold on to anything? So they don't actually import anything to put in the dashboard and electronics, huh? So I'm going to have like windshields, seats, and maybe horns in here. Boy, it would be nice if I could just click W and have it jump down to windshields. Seats. There we are. And horns. Great. All right. Top comment says today is his first day in my channel, by the way. I was looking for sim airport vids. Great. Thank you. Yeah, Many says those are pretty fun. That game has come a long way. Yeah, I'm really impressed, to be honest, with how well Sim Airport has done. I thought it was kind of a mess, to be honest, after the release. It almost like it got worse after release. So I'm real impressed. Oh, I can't configure imports yet, huh? There's another research I need to set up. And I'm having a real good time, and it's running super smooth. So I'm like, there's a game where like we've done all the research and everything, but there's still a lot of room to grow and like a good incentive to grow, you know. So in a way, like we've done everything that we can do, like in academia, but in Sim Airport, like there's a good encouragement to continue. Oh, it's already in the queue. To continue growing. And you have to continue expanding, and yeah, I don't know. It seems to work much better in Sim Airport. Now, there's the import priorities. That's the one I want. Great. Okay. Yep, Eric reminded me that the square with the little forklift things is the square that you want to connect up the supply stockpile to. Yeah, I don't remember whether that's always been the case or not, but I do know that I used to try to have it to where stuff would come in like into this square and it would go out through the other square. It'd be real nice if you could connect up two unrelated conveyor belts to it, so then you could kind of sequester it a little better. Top comment's going to go start watching the series from part 1, so goodbye. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Top comment. Always glad to have new people in, checking out the videos and stuff. I'm going to be streaming a whole new game probably tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Now that I've gotten everything running again, I want to jump right back in it. For everybody watching right now, I believe I'm going to be streaming Niche, N-I-C-H-E, which is a strategy like mutation game, they actually contacted me and offered me a key. I didn't even have to ask for it. That's a game that's been on my Steam wish list for a long time. I've been following it, not closely, but with some interest. It looks pretty cool. It's an early access game, but it's coming close to release. Herrig likes my idea about being able to have one line in and one line out on the thingies there. Thank you. It is a good idea. SUV body is coming along, 13%. That's technically coming along. Top comment's going to go watch Academia in my channel. It looks fun. Sure, thank you. Have fun watching it. I hope you enjoy it. I was fortunate enough to be able to play that game before it was released, so I got kind of an advantage over a lot of people, and like I actually knew how to play it when we started posting YouTube videos. A lot of other people kind of had to learn how to play it on the fly, which might have been a little confusing for them. Let's see. I'm gonna stick a stockpile. So we have, alright, I want to, this is not going to hurt anything to do that, right? So over here I can do this one with steering assemblies. Maybe? Now, didn't I have the steering assembly broken down? I asked that, but I know the answer. Yes, I did. Did I not break it down? Steering column, steering wheel. Alright, well I've got enough money to go ahead and do that now. Get these guys out of here. Oh, and I have the tire stuff broken down too. You dummy. So I need to get all this nonsense cleared out of here. What did I miss? Minnie says, "Oh, I know that game. Have you seen anybody playing it, Minnie? I haven't actually really watched much of it or anything. Just the game in theory sounded interesting, but I don't actually know how it turns out or anything." Mitchell says, "Is this a Let's Play Factory or a separate one?" This is a whole new one. I just started up a brand new one for this. Well, like an hour ago. False Phoenix says it's midnight for him. He's got to go. Bye, False Phoenix. Thanks as always. If you guys haven't checked out False Phoenix's channel, he's had a Let's Play channel going for a long time. He actually got some good advice on playing Software Incorporated from his channel when I was kind of relearning how to play Software Incorporated. Maybe it was when I originally learned how to play it. I don't know, but either way, good stuff over on False Phoenix's channel. Got a lot of enthusiastic fans over there. Okay, so let's fix up my errors from previously. Fit brakes. Alright, and this is 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Great, we can keep all of these singled out. Fit wheels. And fit tires. And then we go to steering assembly, which is steering column and steering wheel. Steering wheel we still have to double up on though. go. We'll run a conveyor like that, and over. It's not really the best configuration, but it's fine. Put you there, like that. Connect you up like that, and hopefully I got all those done properly. I want you guys on this conveyor configuration. I'm going to put a stockpile in over here for you. Alright, great. And then you as well. You're going to have a stockpile down here. Very good. Okay, so I need steering wheels and steering columns. And we'll put that in here. Escape, thank you. Copy from slot. So I can't copy from slot, just like fit steering. Assembly, there we go. Steering wheel, steering column, beautiful. And then over here, we'll set up a stockpile. And this we will copy from slot, fit, wheel assembly. Great, 12, 12, 12, I love it. Very nice. All right. Manny says he's seen someone play it, but it must have been an old build. We're talking months ago. Yeah, I mean, I watched somebody play a build from like 8 months ago. And I definitely know it's changed a lot since then. He said it looks interesting, and he thinks I'll like it. Well, great. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't even tested it out yet. I figure we can do like a blind discover the game tomorrow during the stream. That's always fun. Hey, Draconic Rose, welcome back. I didn't even know you were gone. I must have missed that part in the chat. Insufficient resources on the tires, huh? So, oh my gosh, we're importing too much stuff from this importer here. So I need to redo some of this importing. Let's play around with that. We're going to connect you up there, and we're going to disconnect those. That's fine. Alright, so you're handling all this interior stuff. So I'm going to shift you like that and remove you from there and from there. Good. And then we'll connect you like that. And let's see. You are still importing an awful lot of stuff. Yeah. Fit dashboard. Yeah, whatever. Why is this importing? And I'm not really importing much down here, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna cut these guys off as well. And I will run this conveyor down here. Like, what are those things? Are those lights or something? And this one still isn't overloaded. And I have another... No, I don't. So I still got to figure out a way to cut down the load on this one. Oh, hey, hey Foxy, good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing? Herrick says, how do you delete a resource line that's over a station track? Mine always removes the things. If you hold down Shift when you right-click on it, it will take care of that. you guys haven't checked out Foxy Fern's channel, she has got all sorts of fun games going on over on her channel. She's playing Cook Serve Delicious 2. She's playing Slime Rancher. No Man's Sky. I think that's about it. But Foxy is Foxy's a lot of fun. Very positive and enthusiastic host. She's really helped me out a lot over the years. Over the year. Anyway, she's been a big help with my channel and been a real inspiration for me. So definitely definitely owe her a debt of gratitude for all the help that she has done. But I can say that about a lot of the people here. I owe a debt of gratitude to Minnie. I owe a debt of gratitude to Draconic Rose. Both been very helpful and been around my channel for a long time, offering me good advice. I'm very, very lucky to have such a great group of fans and helpers. All right, I think I am going to set up an importer here. And oh my gosh, I'm running short on cash too. I'm going to pull that one out, and then we're going to run this one over here to take care of... Actually, I should run it over here to just handle the tire stuff specifically. Like this. There we go, and then we will disconnect the tire stuff from here. Alright. So now you're the new tire importer? Are you going to be able to keep up on your own? See, even one importer can't keep up with the demands of the tires. Oh, did I get through all the research? No, no way. Okay, never mind. Foxy says, glad I'm feeling well enough to stream. Yeah, I am recovering remarkably. It's amazing how much better my shoulder is doing. I can like tie my shoes now and brush my hair, all that stuff with my right arm. Like I was having to do everything left-handed. It really sucked. Foxy says, thanks for trying with the plug. Well, you know, you deserve more views and viewers than you have, and I really think that if people enjoy watching me, they would enjoy watching you too. Herrig says, thank you for the shift click thing. Yeah, it was really annoying before. Manny says, zigzag a bit more. Those importers need to be uglier still. Well, it's just like my queues in Sim Airport. I gotta make them as complicated as possible. One importer is not able to keep up with the demands of a tire station. That is ridiculous. I just need to get faster imports. Foxy bought this game, still hasn't really gotten into it. I don't know. I find it super addictive. Like, as soon as I started playing it, I bought it like the day it came out, but still. It seems way more complicated than I was willing to get into. It can be complicated, that's for sure. It's not like Factorio level of complicated, but it still can be pretty complicated, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But I mean, it's all pretty straightforward if you start at the top and work your way down, or I tend to start at the bottom and work my way up. It usually works out pretty well if you're not trying to talk with the chat people the entire time. If you're trying to talk with chat the entire time, it can make things a little more difficult. So we are losing money, which is unfortunate. We've gotten to the price up and down thing now. So I guess you reach a certain point and the prices start fluctuating. And they are definitely fluctuating. So I probably am going to want to start trying to figure out how to manufacture my own stuff here before too long, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult to make a profit. But I have a long list of research that I'm working on too. And I can use that to start making some higher-end vehicles. Looks like the money is, I mean, it's not great, but it's not like we're not quite going broke yet either. All right, there's our SUV style. So we're going to research the number 2 style, which will be the sports body. I said research now. Okay, weird. Let's look at starting up an SUV. So just go with the standard plain SUV, that's fine. Don't really need to add any features into it since it's an entry model car. We'll go with the entry model paint colors as well. And now I actually remember that I need to make this adjustment in here. So we're going to add in an SUV. Great. Now we've got 2 body types going through there, which should help a little more with our sales as we diversify the stuff that we're making. Maybe we'll be able to raise the prices a little bit on our existing cars. I should kind of take a look at what is our potential loan situation here. We've got a few modest loans available, but not quite as robust as I might like, considering our financial situation. But I also don't want to go like $4 million in debt or something either, because the interest rates are so high. I suppose I could eliminate some of our research. Well, the car alarm is the only optional research that we've got going anyways, so we may as well get that done. It's going to be fast, and we'll get through the advanced drying and stuff, and then I'll start looking at manufacturing some of our own parts, which will definitely, we have to start doing that. Hey, look at that! Finally caught up on tires, even without getting faster imports or anything. Maybe there's a lag somewhere. You can definitely see the bottleneck. Well, there's a couple of bottlenecks. We've got a bottleneck in fit lights, and we've got the bottlenecks in the drying. So, kind of the normal spots where you would expect there to be bottlenecks, really. Alright, car alarm. Let's set up the slot for that. Okay, so we've gotten all of our advanced features. Let's create some new models here. So we'll just call this the mid-range. I'm not going to get very creative with our names here. And we'll give that the wider color range here. Oh, don't forget black. I want to save a few colors for the high-end cars. So you know what? We'll just go with those 3 colors for the mid-range sedan, and we will give it all of the available features. There we go. And we'll increase the price. Make it nice and expensive. Could I? Yeah, I'd have to push it up pretty high to get it to be expensive, huh? Yeah, forget that. 40% ought to work. And then we will create a similar model. And we will call this the mid SUV. And we will give it all of the fancy features as well. There we go. Increase that price. And call that good. And then down here, we'll need to have a little bit of rotation through these here. Sedan, SUV, mid sedan. I said mid sedan. No, one more try. Mid sedan, thank you. All right, great. Minnie says you're definitely backlogging now with production too. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Minnie. Like we're just overproducing? Can't keep up? Yeah. I mean, I can't slow it down any. Unless you mean in here. I'm hoping the wider variety of car sales, the wider variety of cars coming through will help to get these out a little faster, if that's what you're talking about. Foxy says, I'd rather play this game with bicycles instead of cars. That's a really good idea, actually. You should send Klifsky an notice and tell him that would be a good sequel or expansion pack or something for production line. Bicycle production line. Not quite as many parts go into bicycles, but you could break it down to where as many parts go into bicycles. I want this game, but like a candy factory or a bakery. Yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, have you ever played Big Pharma? That is like this game, but with pharmaceuticals. It's more of a puzzly kind of a game. Although this game is kind of puzzly as well. But Big Pharma is more puzzly than this, that's for sure. Alright, money is on the way back up. That must mean the component prices are going down, so that's good. Alright, now we're going to start opening up. I don't know why I keep doing that. We'll open up our speed to dry faster. But being able to dry these cars faster just means that this line is going to back up. Although I can do robots to speed that up. Foxy says there's a game like Candy Factory, but apparently it wasn't very good. That's too bad. Chronic Rose hasn't played Big Pharma, but watched some Let's Plays. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like, I don't know how much the Let's Plays show, but there's actually a ton of depth to it. I've considered doing a Let's Play of it, but, you know, I mean, it's too old to do a Let's Play of, really. I just have trouble doing Let's Plays of older games anymore. But it's one of those that I've definitely considered. Seems like it would be a lot of fun to do. What else is going on here? Not much. Oh my gosh, look at that backlog. It's really backing up. But our cash is going up too, so I bet you prices are down. Oh, on their way back up. So our cash will be on its way back down. But as long as the overall cash stays fairly high, we're about a third of the way paid off of our loan, so we've still got a long ways to go on that. I should be setting up more stockpiles. So I've got one set up for over here. Let's see, this is arch, vent, and roof pieces, huh? Yes, upgrade all those drying slots. There we go. That'll help. I don't feel like we really need stockpiles for these things because the importer's not getting backed up or anything. So that's another reason I don't really use stockpiles, is like none of this stuff is backed up, so it's not like I need to get the components there any quicker. They're definitely very useful when you're having shortages on components, though. But when you have all your cars backed up like this, it's not really any reason to put them in there. Herrig asked what's Oriental Empires like. He hasn't gotten around to watching the Let's Play. Probably tomorrow. It's fun. It's hard to say so far. I've only gotten like an hour and a half or an hour into it or whatever. It seems like a simplified version of Civilization. But it's hard to say. You know what I mean? Like it's gotten high reviews, and I've heard good things about it. So maybe the AI is really good, or maybe there's like really deep gameplay later on, or something like that. It's hard to say so far, though. Foxy says, "Why is there no sound effects?" Yeah, there's just not a lot. I'll zoom in so you can hear some. And this is the game music for sure. Yeah, a little repetitive. Yep. Manny says there are more sound effects when you zoom in. They're slightly annoying. I tend to agree. But yes, that one shortfall of this game would be the sound side of it for sure. Craze asks if I plan on doing a new Factorio series. Maybe. I love Factorio. It is one of my favorite games of all time. But it just doesn't seem well suited for unedited Let's Play series. Yeah. Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention. How did we go broke? We had like $700,000. Oh, give me a break. That's what autosave is for. Wow. How did that happen so fast? We do have all of our cars. Okay, good. Foxy says, "Oh yeah, those sound effects are very annoying." Factorio has good sound effects. It sure does. Factorio's like everything is good about Factorio. Foxy's glad that isometric games are coming back into style. Me too. They are. I agree. I mean, they are. This is one of my favorite. It'd be nice if I could rotate, but you know, maybe later. Yeah, that was embarrassing going broke. I mean, I was really focused on the chat, but I did not expect to go broke so fast. I was just talking about how we had $700,000. Sly says the failure is real. Yeah. Indeed. Even this is like easy mode, and I still went broke. Manny says, "Okay, I called it at the start of the stream, but still." Well, you did get in before bankruptcy. I don't know how I'm going to avoid bankruptcy this time around, because, I mean, everything is exactly the same as last time around. It's still these budget sedans that are filling up our thing. I guess if I lower the price on our budget sedan, maybe we'll get more of those out the door, and that'll keep us solvent. But I'm going to actually keep an eye on... our cash this time around. We can always sell off some research if we get super desperate. But yeah, that cash just like went down the drain all of a sudden. Probably the game got jealous. It heard me talking about Factorio. And it's like, you can't talk about Factorio. You're playing production line. You're going to have to quit. You want to play Factorio? Go for it. Go play Factorio. I don't want you to play me anymore. Sorry, game. Yeah, Manny says take a loan. That would be a good suggestion. I agree. I will if the cash gets low. It could be that lowering the price on that budget car might be the only real change that we need. I could even lower the price on the budget car another 5% if we have to. But prices must have jumped way up to have us go broke like that. Oh, here comes Mr. Bigglesworth. He wants to know what everybody's up to. Hi, Mr. Bigglesworth. Oh. He cries and cries till I get close to his face with the microphone, and then he shuts up. Must be all he wants is me to get close to him. Oh, we went back quite a ways. What time is it? 3:40. Okay, we got about 20 minutes left. There we go. Herrick says hi, Mr. Bigglesworth. I haven't called him that by his full name for nearly as much as I do now that I have a YouTube channel. I usually just call him Biggs, but I always like to use his full name on the channel for some reason. Turbo drying, that's what we're researching. Alright, well, prices are on the down, but I really need to keep an eye on that cash. Fortunately, I don't really have anything I need to spend any money on right now. We're still not really getting through the dryers any faster. What good the improved technology did us. So I was watching a, I know you guys love the meta commentary. Foxy might appreciate this. I was watching a YouTube video from some guy with like 1 million subscribers, talking about why he thinks streaming is a bad idea for your channel, because people will pop into a VOD of a stream, and then they'll only watch it for like a minute, and then like that somehow hurts your statistics, which in a sense there's a point, right? Because you know, if they watch a very small portion of your video, I guess that hurts your retention numbers and stuff. Like my average view time on the stream videos is 13 minutes, which seems really good. That's like way higher than my average view time on any of my videos, but it's 13 minutes out of 2 hours. So it's really like a 5% retention time, which is not very good, because my normal retention time is about 30%. But I definitely feel like all the new subscribers that come in because of streams, like, absolutely outweighs the modest penalty of having your thing before. So yeah, I don't know. Just something I was just thinking about. Like Foxy probably would find that interesting. Maybe some of the rest of you. Herrick just found out about Factorio. I don't know how you've never heard of Factorio. Say goodbye to the rest of your year, because you will love that game and never see your family again. Draconic Rose says it's not her experience. Her VOD from streams last year have like 30 minutes watched. So there you go. Good. Yeah, I just didn't get what this guy was talking about. And it's like, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, this guy has 1 million subscribers. He really must know what he's doing. And I don't doubt that he does know what he's doing. But I respectfully disagree with this whole premise on streams being bad for your channel. Draconic Rose says YouTube cares more about accumulated watch time than percentage watched, by the way. Okay. Do you have evidence to back that up, or is that just a theory? I feel like there's a lot of theory out there, and it's hard to know what's true and what isn't. YouTube did do just a great series on the creator, their creator channel, on like how to improve your channel and stuff. They made a series of videos about a month ago, a couple of weeks ago anyways. Minnie says just dive in and enjoy the game. In regards to Factorio, I agree 100%. You know, if you want to learn all the detailed ratios and stuff, there's tons of information out there about it. But if you just want to jump in and have fun, just jump in and have fun. I did a Let's Play on it on my channel, so if you want to go back a long time, you can see a Let's Play on it. I also did a number of streams on it, so you could go watch some of the VODs from the Factorio streams that I did in the last couple of months. But there's a ton of them. Arumba does Factorio, I think. A lot of people do Factorio. Pretty easy to find. Alright, more drying. Good. Close that down. Still have $700,000. Much better. Draconic Rose says, yes, I have evidence. Great. Well, I'd love to, like if you could link it in the Discord or something like that, I'd love to see it. Herrick says, doesn't really have the time playing Software Incorporated, Production Line, and some Planet Coaster at the moment. Yeah, there's always lots of games, huh? But I tell you what, if you start playing Factorio, you will stop playing all those other games. Factorio is like one of the best games ever made. It's so good. Yeah. Watching me play Factorio, you're not going to learn how to play it the best, but you'll learn how to play it and have fun. Because that's how I play. I just want to have fun and do a good job, but I don't do the best job. And people who like to play very high efficiency Factorio would look at my setups and scoff. Yep, there you go. Manny says Cracktorio. Exactly right. I don't want to talk bad about Rimworld or anything, but I think Factorio is even more addictive than Rimworld. I still think Rimworld is probably my more favorite game than Factorio, but Factorio is definitely in the top 5, if not the top 3. Hey Superwoman, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us towards the end of the stream here, but still good of you to jump in. Looks like reducing the price on those cars was just enough to keep us solvent, because we haven't gone broke. So it must have been a real close thing when we did go broke there. Herrick says gaming is about having fun. I agree 100%. Especially when you're not making a let's play out of it. Much easier to just have a good time and kind of relax. Did I never put those new models into production? So that must have been where the autosave kicked in. No? They are in production. Well, oh, there they are with their sunroofs. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, there's some over here. Got it. Interesting. Okay, it's just not as easy to see the sunroof. Superwoman is tired. Well, I'm sorry, Superwoman. Being kept up by Death Star and Jar Jar and whatnot. Superwoman's pets are named after Star Wars things, but not the ones that I said. There's like Kylo Ren or something like that, and Star Destroyer, and I don't know. Oh, I was trying to think of what Boba Fett's ship was called, but I can't remember. I'm not really much of a Star Wars nerd. Superwoman doesn't know, but she has to go to work here in a little bit. Well, it's a good thing the stream's almost over, then I won't make you miss work or anything. But it is a drag having to go to work when you're tired. Nobody likes to do that. High output power plant. Beautiful. I like it. There's more power. I don't need to worry about that for a while. Oh, lots of extra power. Max power. Ah, Superwoman's cat's Death Star and Star Destroyer. Oh, okay, so I was right. It was Death Star. And she has hamsters that are like Kylo and Han or something like that. I don't remember. Oh. Money's getting precarious again. Oh, look at those high prices. Oh my gosh. Come on, technology. Ah, good. So we're almost to the point where we can start producing our own stuff. Let's see, what are we importing the most of? Windows? And then brakes, wheels, and tires. But can I sort? I want to sort you by price. Heated steering wheel. Well, we're not using any of those. Windows, brake, wheels, and tires, huh? Let's see. Windows are $152. That's not very much. Hey, there's our sports car. Tires are $417. Wheels are $350. And brakes are $409. So I probably want to do that kind of manufacturing first here. There we go. Superwoman's hamsters are Vader and Rey. See, I wasn't too far off. Okay, so let's do the tire stuff first then. Brakes, wheels, tires. That'll help us save some money. Keep an eye on our cash. I might have to... Eric says my resources are not running on the lines. Bottom right screen now. I'm sure I've moved stuff around since then. I don't know. I don't think there's any worries. Like, if we were short on anything, I'd be getting alerts. Oh, Manny says they were floating. So it's just like a graphical, just a graphical issue. Like, Pennywise the Clown got to him and they all float down there. That's not a very obscure reference. $260,000. Let's speed the clock up. Go broke faster. Oh my gosh, I wasn't kidding, huh? 240, 230, 220, 210, 190. Oh boy. Oh, go back up, thank you. Really making me nervous, game. Thank you. Draconic Rose sent links on Discord. That will be good to see. I don't know if you're still around, Foxy Fern, but you should check out the links. Draconic Rose knows a lot about YouTube. I don't know how you know so much about all that. I'm really impressed. But thank you. I appreciate you sending that information along. Always fun to try to reverse engineer the algorithm. All right, so I want to configure this import to only local. Now this would be nice if you could do a mass configuration thing, so you don't have to go through and do each one individually. That's really annoying. Down here I have these in a $150,000. Almost forgot to keep an eye on my cash. All right. Many would like to know how the new cars must be underpriced since we're selling out on all of them. Increase production. I haven't sold any sports cars yet. SUV, budget SUV is underpriced. Increase production on the mid-range SUV. Well, since I can't increase production, I'm going to increase the price. Not that we can really afford any risk of losing money, but yeah, I haven't really dipped below $100,000 yet. I spoke too soon. Really, oh my gosh. Making me nervous here. Set 110, okay. Oh, right on that edge of $100,000. I'd be a lot more encouraged to take a loan if you could repay them early. But not being able to repay your loan early. Uh-oh. Alright, I have to take a loan here. Otherwise we're going to go broke when we hit the next hour. 11.39 interest rate. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, that gives us a little more breathing room. Should be enough to where we can get this manufacturing going. Once we get this manufacturing going, it'll pretty much take care of our situation here. We have enough room in here. I think we should be able to fit most of our tire and brake manufacturing and stuff in there. All right. Okay, we've already got the next research project set up. So, brake manufacturing. Three minutes. No. Well, not really what I wanted to do, but that's okay. There we go. And you bring in steel. So I'm going to put in a steel stockpile. Where's the steel? I went a little too far. There we go. No, not spoilers. Blah, I gotta go through all that again. Steel, very good. Nice. And then up here, I will only local. Great. And I guess I need to make more brakes than that one, which makes sense. Top Comment is back. Watched 2 episodes of Academia. What do you think, Top Comment? Pretty fun? I hope it was worth your time. Oh, set this to local only as well. Now, hopefully this is... Looks like we're making enough brakes. How about I switch you to only local? There we go. We'll be able to find out that way. Where did brakes go? Right there. Okay, so we've kind of got them all clustered into this little area here. $638,000, so doing okay financially, not fantastic. Do not seem to be running out of brakes. We don't have a surplus or anything. But we seem to be... we do seem to be running out of brakes. So let's build one more brake thing, and that should be enough, I hope. Like that? No? No. We'll go like that. Ah, great! Make wheels. Good. Aha. Beautiful. Alright. I will put a resource conveyor right there. And we will set you up to local only. And now we can make wheels. Yes. 1 minute to make wheels. Well, that's easy. Connect you up to the stockpile. Probably going to overwhelm our import thing with these bad boys. Yep, we definitely are. Don't really have any more opportunities to run an additional line in here. I suppose I could connect... Actually, yeah, I have enough room to connect that up. If we do supply stockpile, there, resource conveyor, like that, and like that, and then we set you to add item, And we set you to steel. And fill up. There we are. Very good. And you are set to only local. Very good. All right. Great. And it seems like we have enough wheels. Wheels, only local. Not sure why it's not filling up with wheels. There we go. Good. All right. Herrig says on make brake station when it says 3 minutes. Is that per set of brakes? I still haven't quite been able to get a clear answer on that. Sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. It's really frustrating. Top comment says yes, it was good. He's going to watch all of them when he's in bed since he'll probably be awake till like 2 in the morning since it's Friday. Awesome, man. Well, I hope, you know, watching my videos is a great way to fall asleep. I agree with that. I drone on and on and on. It'll put anybody to sleep. I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't take that as an insult. I'm also joking. A little joke I like to say. So I guess I'm overwhelming this import slot with our steel coming in over here. I could set another one up over here and run it over. But nobody seems to be running out of stuff. Like, these guys having insufficient resources is not that big a deal, because the backup is over here with the painting and everything. That's... Why is stuff going up here from down here? Is it importing it from, like, this slot or something? What's going on? Herrick says, thanks. Last vid I saw of yours, you built like 6 stations for making brakes. You thought it was 3 minutes for one, but it seemed to make more. Yeah, that's why I kind of just did them one at a time here. Same thing with this make wheel. Like, it seems like 1 station for making wheels seems to be enough. So, I guess I must have... I can never quite understand how that works. I do need more imports, though. Well, no, I think we're okay. Again, I'm worried about getting more imports because these insufficient resources, but that's not really a problem. If this backlog clears out, then I'll need to worry about getting this done, but just throttling the cars getting into the backlog is not a big deal. Jared says, great stream. Thanks for keeping him entertained on his commute. Well, you're welcome, Jared. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Actually, it's pretty much time to wrap up, so I'm going to take that as my cue to wrap it up because I need to grab something to eat. I am hungry. Superwoman doesn't want to go to work. Well, you can't let my stream keep you from going to work because I'm wrapping it up. I'm sure you can find other reasons to not go. Always lots of excuses to not go to work, but paying your bills is a good reason to go to work. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've had a good time. I've really had a lot of fun, and I'm going to save this, and maybe we will come back to it. I'm going to try to do more streaming. I'm going to stream again tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so the same time this one started. Basically 22 hours from now, I'm going to do another stream. And yeah, I might actually be able to set up on a regular streaming schedule to help make it a little easier for you guys to show up. I really appreciate everybody coming by to watch. You guys watching my streams are the best. I'm just very lucky to have such dedicated fans who enjoy coming here. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will see all of you next time or in the comments on my videos. Either way, I'll see you then. Bye!